I'm almost speechless right now. I mean, what was that we just watched? Luis Garcia can't find the strike zone. Padres have, what was it, a couple run lead there in the ninth inning. Soto had a couple home runs. Michael Wacha not pitching a very hard contact other than those two home runs, the two solo home runs. Padres were looking good. Tim Hill had just pitched really well. I was fine with Bob Melvin electing to have Tim Hill not pitch in that ninth inning there. He already had given the Padres two solid innings, but then he brings in Luis Garcia, who on the pregame thoughts, by the way, I was formulating, the game plan, 7, 8, 9. If Waka went 6, he goes 6. Ray Kerr was in that for me. Initially, Garcia was in that for me. And then I said, you know what? No, I don't trust him right now. And guess what happens? Luis Garcia comes into the game and can't throw a strike. Or when he did throw a strike, it was right down the middle and it was hit hard up the middle. So single, walks all over the place. Steve Carlton came into the game. Well, by the way, before Carlton came into the game, I believe Garcia spiked one, made it 4-3. Carlton comes in the game. He walks guys. There was like 4 or 5 walks in that ninth inning. Ray Kerr, great job out of him, right? Kept the game tied. There was the sac fly to left. Soto made a good throw. Sanchez, it was a tough pick. It was kind of like yesterday, right? Like a pick would have gotten him, I think. I know there were some people on social media in my comments saying that no, Yastrzemski, I think it was just Yaz, he would have been safe regardless if Gary picked it or not. But I think he could have got him there. I slowed it down, played it back. I think he could have gotten him. It would have been close, just like yesterday's was with Tatis throwing to Nola. But anyway, tie game there. Kerr gets out of it, great. But then Padres, they can't score in the top half of the 10th inning. It was a great at-bat by Manny. He was battling look, Camilo Doval, he's throwing over 100 miles per hour, and Manny keeps fouling it off consistently. And Doval just kept going out, further out, and Manny ended up striking out. But that was a really entertaining end to that at-bat there. Padres obviously can't get a run. Crony hit that ball pretty well for that third out of the inning, but it just went right to the right fielder. And then, obviously, in the 10th, right before Yaz hit the walk-off home run, I was remembering the walk-off home run that he hit against the Padres. It was either 2020 or 2021, and he hit, I think it was off the top of that of the wall there that they have. This one was a splash ball. But yeah, I kind of felt like that was coming. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, he should have walked him, because like Mud was saying on the broadcast, that would have put a lot of pressure on Ray Kerr. Bases loaded, you can't walk a guy or else the game's over. So I was fine with him pitching to him, but I was definitely thinking of the walk-off homer that he had against the Padres before. But Luis Garcia, holy cow, dude, can't throw strikes. So yeah, he is done in these high leverage situations for a good amount of time here until he can prove that he can, get through non-high leverage situations. He's not going to be seeing those anymore. I think on my pregame thoughts, I said that I would have went Kerr, Honeywell, and Hill, and they didn't go to Honeywell. They used Hill. They used Kerr. Kerr got out of that inning in the ninth, keeping it tied there. Got the strikeout to Jock Peterson. That was big. Tim Hill obviously pitched really well, and I wonder what Honeywell would have done. The offense, yeah, there were spots. I think Bogarts had a big double play that he grounded into. But, I mean, come on, they had the lead there in the ninth inning, and Luis Garcia sucked. And that's a big reason why they lost tonight. Really sucky loss. Really sucky. You were going to start this 4-game series off on a good note. Good starting pitching performance. There was encouraging signs from the offense, right? There was Kim coming through with that good hit, bringing in 2 with a runner in scoring position, and then the bullpen blows it there at the end. Freaking sucks.